Welcome everybody. Welcome back. It's been a long time, almost 4 months. Yeah, almost 4 months. I think the last time I went live was October 1st, 2019. So let's let people jump in the chat here. I want to talk about what I've changed, kind of why I have this stuff up here. I want to show you what I picked up in a thrift haul recently, kind of what I've been up to. Sales have been strong. eBay, Amazon, Poshmark, Mercari, all of them. As always, I want to hear what you guys are doing in the chat. I'll give an update of what we're going to look forward to in the future and kind of how I changed some things moving forward. So let's do even the chat here. Misha Mom was here. Nice. Hey, Mom. Craig, what's going on? Scan to Freedom. What did I see here? Bearded Picker, how's it going? Scott, Jason, Thrift Trader, what's up? I think I saw Harlan, Marie. I am alive. I'm back. So I've been busy. You know, obviously fourth quarter was pretty big. I was getting Amazon amped up. My kids both play hockey now, so it's pretty tough. They have practice 2 to 3 nights a week. They both play on the weekends. We have tournaments. Let's see what we have. We had 2 tournaments in Detroit. We had tournaments in Chicago. One's coming up in Chicago. We went to Buffalo. So it's been nothing but hockey, and I'm trying to juggle that in addition to keeping my eBay store, which is about 2,200 listings right now. I would say how much do Amazon, and then Amazon. I'm trying to grow that as well, keep my shipments up. I'm working with, let's see, one or two suppliers right now. Major hat suppliers that has been a major source of my revenue. So that's kind of where focusing a lot of my effort, because during fourth quarter, and I know for me it's big numbers. For some of you out there that have ton of stuff on Amazon, but I was hitting, what was it, 2,000 to 3,000 for payouts on Amazon for fourth quarter. So that was crazy, just getting all that stuff in there. But I missed you guys. Want to show you what I'm up to. I'm going to talk about what I changed, and then I want to show you what I picked up. So couple more people jumped in. Flipping Particles, how's it going? Hey, D. Pac-Man, what's up? All right, a couple things I didn't show you. This right here, the reason I have this up is my parents, Misha Mom is in the chat here. Hey, Scott, you have the Huntsville, Alabama team you have down there still, right? You guys have hockey down there. So we were at the bins, and my dad actually found this in the bins. It's an IIHF hockey jersey. And we've talked about what makes it a legit jersey, but you can see right there, IHF, and it has the fighting strap in the back. So if you guys are looking, you kind of can see right there, fighting strap in the back. Authentic jersey, it's actually Nike. I saw one person pick that up and throw it back. If you guys find jerseys, they sell incredibly well. Hey, Alex, what's going on? Fat Man the Flipper. So pick that up, and the reason I have that up there is I have probably over 80 of these hats. These are women's hats. You can see I bought these wholesale. They've never sold. Finally, since they made the Super Bowl, I sold one last night. So hopefully the women's ones will go out of the door. My men's ones, though, I can't keep in stock. I've already sold 30. So the men's ones are going out really quickly, and it happens so that I just bought those, I think, right in October when I ended the, I took a hiatus from YouTube. I just opened those up. So I have a bunch of those San Fran hats, women's and men's. Those are selling out at the right time. Hey, Mike, what's going on? H Family Finds, what's up? Hey, Carol. Okay, so main thing, if you guys know, I had a big spreadsheet. If you go to my website, liquidationoh.com, I have this template, and it was perfect for me just starting out because I would record item level detail of everything that I sold. And let me see if I can see if I remember how to flip over here. But I would record every item, and it was time consuming for me. Let me just flip over here and I'll show you my. So this right here, this was my, if it loads, this was my total tracking, and I would track everything to the T. All these items would roll up to a front summary page so I could see exactly what was selling. And you can kind of see here, thrift store purchases, wholesale purchases. I did it to the item level, and I had everything written out. I had my purchase costs, what date I did it. And it's very time consuming, but what I would, if you're just starting out and you want to make sure you're making a profit, this definitely helped me. So I changed over from doing that, and I moved on to strictly tracking. I started this in January. Sleepless Hustler, what's up? Strictly to the receipt only. So I'm only tracking full receipts only, full prices only, with the date and where I bought it from. Everything else, I'm going to do whole numbers at the end of the month. So I'm going to, when I get my eBay invoice, and I think they just came through, if you pay monthly, I'm doing straight invoice. I'm doing straight, same with Amazon, Mercari, and Poshmark and eBay. I'm doing full month numbers, and that's it. If you think about it, because I was typing everything in there when I was listing it, and then when I would cross post it, I would copy and paste the exact title name and put it into my spreadsheets. Hey, Dan, what's up? Liquidation Pros is here. Easy Action Tracker is a spreadsheet that pulls your eBay in $50 a year. Oh, I could look at that. So Scott's putting that here. I'll put that up here. I'll have to look that up. Easy Action Tracker. Is it action or auction? So to the item detail was taking a long time. I cross post using List Perfectly, and I use Sellhound. So all my eBay listings are clothing, purses, men's, women's clothing, shoes. Everything goes through Sellhound. And I purchased the most, it's 150 listings a month. And that saves me a ton of time, because then what I was doing is I was taking their listings titles, I was cross-posting to both, and then I was pasting that in the Excel file. So me having to keep track and copy and paste that was taking a ton of time. So I decided, let's cut the cord. I know I'm making money off my thrift purchases. My wholesale purchases, I'll be able to track on a full level, and I'll work that way. So the major change for me in 2020 is getting rid of the detail, at least every day. I will follow up and make sure that every month we're still tracking towards a profit. Other thing is, and you guys hear this from everyone that's, Jason, Scott, everybody on YouTube, everyone we talk to, growing your Amazon business. So that's number 2. Darren, I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Darren is, meet him regularly at ASD, which I will be going to in March, but we'll have more shows about ASD. So I'm focusing on growing my Amazon listings. I was part of a purchasing or listing group where they would send out items to purchase every day. That got a lot for me, just because I was buying stuff off there as well as buying through my wholesaler, managing both of those and trying to make sure what the person listed as the price to buy was the same listing that was on Amazon. Because what would happen is they would say, hey, buy, right now on Amazon, directtv.com, these are $5. You can flip these, buy them brand new, flip them on Amazon for $25. If they didn't have the right listing and you bought the wrong model number, you could potentially not send in the right product. So that was taking a lot of time for me to double check that. Plus, I wanted to free up time for Amazon and focus on my wholesale hats. So I have a wholesale hat supplier, NASCAR and automotive hats, which has been great for me. So getting those in, and I polybag all of them, label all of them, and send them in. And I'm about up to 300 average every, 60 days? So getting that Amazon inventory up, I'm trying to get it up as much to eBay as possible. Because if you guys aren't doing FBA, It's amazing to sell things and not have to worry about shipping it. It's awesome. So 162 units every 30 days, and that's on the downward trend. I think I hit up between 300 to 400 units during Q4 in November and December. So yeah, Amazon's not dead. It's almost like it's like an upper, right? And when you keep checking your Amazon app and stuff selling, and you pretty much don't have to do anything for it, besides all the work you did up front of packaging and sending it in, but seeing that stuff in. So no spreadsheets, at least minimal spreadsheets, freeing up that time to do other stuff, growing Amazon inventory. And then I guess the third thing is what I'm doing is I'm utilizing all the apps, and there's other things out there. You know, Bearded Picker had an example, but utilize the inventory and apps that you have out there. So Sellhound, I don't list anything. I don't do item details. The only thing I do is take pictures in the app. I think I have a video a couple back about Sellhound. It's amazing because it frees up time for me to hang out with the kids, go to hockey. But Sellhound, I just basically take pictures and they optimize every aspect of your listing. They utilize the full character limit of your title. They optimize the description within the free text form, as well as the item details, which we learned last year that eBay had made a more of a preference of search terms using those item details. So you want to max those out, and Sellhound is perfect for that. And the other thing that Sellhound helps with, and you saw Misha Mom in here saying, she said Mary and I are going to add some of Krista's listings. So she has access to my eBay account with a username to my eBay account in eBay, so they'll be able to do that, as well as they're signing into my Sellhound account, so they can start listing stuff through Sellhound and use some of those listings that I have. So utilize those other apps. Then once it gets to eBay, I take it to List Perfectly, and List Perfectly, I put it across all platforms. It pays for itself every month. I think it's I think I pay, was it $49 a month, but I get it on Mercari and Poshmark. I sell some things on Mercari that would never sell on eBay or Poshmark, and it's great. It's super simple, and you basically just click the link up top in the Chrome extension. You click Poshmark, it populates everything. I think you just have to add brand and price and hit submit. So utilize all those apps. I've optimized those to an extent. Checking the Amazon app is better than crack, says Dan. Yeah, it is pretty amazing, especially when you refresh every 5 to 10 minutes and you see numbers pop up. So it's awesome. All right, let's jump into Thrift Haul. And the last part of changing everything is I'm kind of sticking to clothes now. Very rarely will I do hard goods. If it's video games or electronics, I might do it. Just takes, as you guys know, it takes a lot of time to box up those things. And when I'm shipping out 10 to 12 to 15 items a night, having to find a big box for a big VCR takes into a lot of time of me boxing things up and then getting up the next day, etc. So I'm trying to stay more towards clothes when I can, but I can't pass up something good that you pick up at the thrift store, like a micro cassette recorder. If you guys aren't finding those, you guys know that DVD to VCR players, those things. So I won't lie, I'll still pick those up, but I'm trying to stick more towards clothing. Super simple. Polybag it, put it in the bag, weigh it, first class, and ship it off. All right, so I'll show you what I picked up. I think I got these, what is it, last week. I haven't gotten around to post them on Sellhound. Been busy last week. So I'm trying to get these up this week. Sometimes my wife does it. So she'll get I trained her in Sellhound, and she'll start listing stuff up there. So if you can get some of your friends, your significant others to do stuff for you, if you do have Sellhound, it's definitely worth it. All right, so jumping to some things I picked up. I hope you guys pick these up as well. These are good to have. They hold their values, and these are some of the clothing items I'll buy. Otherwise, if they're not in the brands that I have, and I need to make a post up. If you're not part of the Facebook group, head over there. But there's certain polo shirts I'll buy. Anything else, I'll leave. But like Under Armour, like these Under Armour shirts. Now, when you're picking these up, this is a giveaway right there. Obviously, it says Under Armour, but when you're walking quick through the racks, you can see this quality of fabric sticks out versus everything else. The dingy Ralph Lauren's, those other things. So when you see that stretchy type of fabric, the wicking fabric, something you're going to want to pick up. Things to be careful of for these type of polo shirts. They'll start to wrinkle in the collar and pill and bubble. I leave those even if they are Under Armour, but 9 times out of 10, your Under Armours are going to keep its shape. Even if they have random logos, I got to get used to, what is it? StreamYard going opposite here. Even if they have weird logos on it. Like, I don't know what this logo is. I got to look it up. This stuff still will sell. And what's nice about Sellhound is sometimes, 9 times out of 10, they'll know what the logo is. So pick that stuff up. And here's another one. This is actually a FootJoy. FootJoy is definitely, if you're not a clothing seller, start with FootJoys, because FootJoys are very expensive if you buy them brand new. I sell these probably between $20 and $30, depending what's on it. And that's probably a golf course logo around here. If you can find the logo, a lot of times I can't. I'll just put a golf course polo shirt, take a close-up of that logo, and you should be okay. But definitely pick that stuff up. FootJoy, and you'll see it on the back. That's a dead giveaway when you're looking through the racks. That's one of the, I usually buy them all the time. I think this is another one. Another FootJoy. You want to pick those up. This is kind of cottony almost still. Eagle Landing. Don't pass up the random golf courses. I sell the random golf courses all the time. The minimum I'll go if I've had like a FootJoy for a while is probably $20. They still, I won't go below that. If I've had it for 2 years, I'll take 15. But 9 times out of 10, you're going to get $20 for a polo shirt, a nice polo shirt. Some random things you want to pick up, like usually people pass this up. Like it's a pullover, but American Red Cross. You'll be surprised at how many random logos I pick up. Stuff like this, someone will swoop in and pick it up. Sports Tech is like a generic, people brand stuff Sports Tech, like this is Sports Tech. Bought this from my son's hockey school, but sometimes pick up the random stuff. The logo will sell it, like Buffalo Wild Wings, stuff like that. Look up that logo. If it's a logo like that, try it out. Under Armour, again, Under Armour. I'll pick up any Under Armour. Look at that. Cleveland Indians. That'll sell. Tommy Bahama. Be very careful with your Tommy Bahama polos. But if you can find Tommy Bahama zip-ups, usually they'll have a nice kind of zipper on them. They're usually pretty thick. Again, if anything's snagged or torn, leave them. But these things usually will sell. I'll probably sell this $25 to $30. Diesel, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. I was going to contact you this week. I picked up a FootJoy quarter zip pullover in pink. Oh, that's perfect. The loud colors do well also. Another Callaway. I'm not so confident in this. I can't pass up a Callaway. It's plain, and I think it is a medium. No, this one's a large. The OptiDry. Look for the OptiDry. Oh, backwards. Gosh, OptiDry right there. They sell, but they'll stick around for a little longer. Mainly when I buy clothes, I buy them for the long haul. You see I added 2 more racks back here. Yeah, right there. So 2 more racks over there. So my basement's getting taken over, but I buy clothes, the good brands. You buy the good brands, you will sell them. Don't expect to sell some of them immediately. Some do. The sports stuff will. But when you're buying polo shirts, stick them out there. The more the better, but the good quantity you want to keep because people will be looking for them. Another Under Armour. Again, you can tell looking at the collar, and that's the other one I was looking at. There's the other one with that right there. So Definitely Under Armour's go for. Two more here, and we'll call it a day. This is another FootJoy, and once you nice, cool pink purplish color. These things now, all the stuff I just showed you will go to Poshmark. If you guys aren't listing on Poshmark, it's free to list. Definitely start putting stuff out there. Especially even if you don't have list perfectly, it's pretty easy if you save your photos in the same folder and keep them ordered in such a way. So when you go to your eBay listing, you can copy the title and create your new listing in Poshmark. If you create the process in such a fashion, you can optimize it so it's easier to list. Just a couple more button clicks. But if you're not utilizing Poshmark, definitely do it. Poshmark was hot for me last week. I think I had 5 or 6 for the week, which is big for me on Poshmark. A couple hats, couple shirts, and it's nice when you be able to sell a heavy item. Like I sold a heavy sweatshirt, and I think I made 25 bucks off of it. I would not have made that much on eBay because shipping that, I think I shipped it a state. I think it was a Western state, but shipping's flat. I think it's if it's under 5 pounds, you just put it in a priority box and you ship it. They take care of shipping for you. Last one I picked up, Nationwide. So Nationwide, again, another Callaway. This is not an Opti-Dry, but I love picking up these logos on here. So logos for the long haul, those are the same. So Callaway, FootJoys, and Under Armours are definitely things you're going to look for. Hold on to them, build your inventory up, and you should have no issue selling that stuff. So that's all I had tonight, guys. So from now going forward, I'm going to try and get more into showing you what I pick up again, back to what we were doing before. It might not be every day, at least to start with, but I want to start bringing you guys some content. I appreciate you guys coming out. Look forward to hanging out with you some more. Again, go over the Facebook group. Love seeing what you guys sell, how much you're getting out there per day. Love to help out. And we'll talk to you guys later. See ya.